Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Antonimo Bay, and I am taking a look at a huge lot of Captain America comics that I got. My special guest action figures are Macho Man Randy Savage in his most Captain America looking outfit, and Sergeant Slaughter, and we're going to pretend that he never was a traitor in the late 90s. So this is another piece from the Widows collection, and as with a lot of my videos, I try to mark them as such. I purchased a very large collection of comics from a widow whose husband was a collector, and I purchased in total, it turned out to be a little over 3,000 books, and they've come in at about 23 cents a piece is what I paid for these. Not all of them, of course, were as good as Captain America, but I've done several other videos of, I did like a long box of Spider-Man, I had a long box of Avengers, and this is not a long box of Captain America. It's just a lot of Captain America comics, and I'm just gonna start going through them. I am not familiar with these that much, so if you see something in here that's like, wowza, that's a good one, or that's a good read, or that's an important issue, you know what? Let me know, because this old Captain America stuff I'm not terribly familiar with. I only read him in the late 90s, and right now we got issue 273 and 283. Here's 282 with Constrictor. I just loved that figure. Issue 280. Issue 275. There's 274. 276. And of course, these are in no particular order, but that's kind of how I always do them. There's 319. 354, I believe that's a U.S. agent. 290. 328. I'm trying to remember. Demolition Man? I can't remember. I think it's Demolition or something like that. It's not Wolverine. It's some like douchebag. I think that's what the D stand for. Anyway, here's the odd edition of the book. There's issue 380. I love these older covers. 333. They're just gorgeous. I love the artwork on these. There's 291. Names the Tumbler. That's funny. There's that D dude again. 337. 324. Wowza, that's a nice cover. 295. I love this because it has a giant brain. It doesn't get the same amount of points that a giant dinosaur or a giant lizard monster gets, but issue 288, that's pretty cool. There's 287, 327, 326, 336, issue 325. I don't know who they're punching, but oh, the Slug. He's the Slug. More Baron Zemo hijinks. 278. 356. This is that's a really cool cover. 355. Yeah, that's sweet. I'll have to look into all these. Never Cross Crossbones. 363. Like I said, I don't know a lot about these, but oh my gosh, for like 23 cents a piece, it's just fantastic. There's 369, 270, 318. I think we saw that one earlier. That's 356. Not all of these are like old ones. Looks like I got a bunch of new ones too. Not new. By new, I mean like 15 years old. There's Captain America 340. Madam Viper 342. I'm kind of impressed with myself at knowing most of these characters I'm seeing on here. 339. For never really reading any of these. I literally read like maybe 5 issues in the late 90s, and I don't know why Red Skull is in MODOK's chair, but that's pretty funny. Here comes Bernie America. Ugh, that's kind of funny. Special anniversary issue 255. That's pretty cool looking. That's awesome. 354. There's kind of an odd Captain America #1. This is Heroes Return. I think this was after Onslaught. I think that's what that was. Looks like I got another Heroes Return. Excuse me. Looks like a little weird one shot was in there. Captain America 410. Crossbones again. Captain America 431. I don't know what's going on there. Where is the number on that one? 442. Not the coolest cover I've ever seen, but you know what? Who can complain for so little money invested? 383. Captain America. 409. That one's got a sticker on the cover. November 11. There's July 19. Issue 20. These must be from the Hero Reborn different set, because that's way too early stuff, obviously. 22, 23. And I think it was around this time that I probably read a few of these on the stands. And I liked them. I just wasn't... I was right before I got out of comics, and they were starting to get more expensive. These issues were like $2.25 a piece, $2.99, and that was getting pretty rich for my blood. So, you know, I was starting to phase out at this point, but I am just amazed to have them now. I really don't like it when he draws him. When Rob Liefeld draws Captain America, he always looks goofy to me. There's 357, nice old one. 358, 359. Back up just a touch. We're cutting the end off of them there. Anyway, looks like I got most of that part of that mini series, or that chunk of series. There's 388. This is really, that is really thick. That's like 3 comics or something. That's issue 400. 391. Yeah, Rob Liefeld, you shouldn't do that. I don't like it. You make his head small. He looks goofy. I don't know. Not a fan. I like Rob Liefeld's art in a lot of different books in a lot of different places. Like his work on X-Force, I thought, you know what, that's pretty good. I like that. I just never liked what he did with Captain America. It always looked bad to me. Like I said, these are once more from the newer series. And you could tell by the age of the books about the time the guy passed away or stopped collecting, because, you know, it's just so that it's about 15, 20 years ago is a lot of his collection was. A lot of it was earlier than that, but you could tell right around the area that he was no longer collecting comics. Anyway, I was super pleased to get this set. As always, I didn't pay a whole lot for these. I don't want you to think I took advantage of a widow or anything like that. She'd been trying to sell them at a store here in town for like 50 cents. She's been trying for years. She was sick of hauling them around, and I paid her everything she wanted for them. And she went and bought new teeth with the money. Captain America Annual. That's a good cover. Looks like the new series 25, new series 26. Looks like he's got a really good run at the new series. There's 28, there's 30. There's number 9. I'll have to put these all in sequence and see if I got like a whole run. There's number 11. Of course, I guess I don't know how long the series ran for. There's 13, 15, 16, 17, and we're seeing a pattern here. There's 18, and I think that is it. Yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, those are the Captain Americas I got. Quite a few of them. It's a pretty good stack. It's an amazing stack for what I paid for it, and I'm super thrilled to have it. And as always, I thank you guys for watching. I never thought anybody would ever watch any of my videos, but I really appreciate anybody who does, even if it's just for a little bit. Anyway, that's my story. Now I'll catch you guys later. Bye.